Rolando G back at it once again. I couldn't find any more screen captures, but I'm gonna just put this screen up of this Latino chick. Right now, I did one on explaining. I think it was a video I did about Latino women. Well, this is gonna be one about these Latino Bay Area chicks. And these are, and this one in the photo just represents a lot of, many of them, if not a lot of them I see out here that have a stuck-up attitude. They always think that they're the shiznit. I just don't get a lot of these Latino chicks out here in California. They, to me, are not really, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but they ain't feeling brothers up here in Northern California. If that's the case, maybe the other further counties away might be feeling brothers, but the ones here in the Bay Area not really feeling brothers like that. I don't know what's wrong with them. They just really tainted about us in some ways. And even if you could be a good-looking fellow Afro-American male of color, and they still won't look your way. And if they do look your way, they always got this side-eyed, smug look on their face. Like, why are you bothering me? Why are you even looking at me? Okay. I've had very few Latino Hispanic chicks do this. Now, I'm not trying to complain, but I'm just setting the facts straight that most of you guys have done, commentaries. I'm not going to say who names, but who has said that this is the swirling capital of the United. Man, if you live in California, it's not even flowing that way. You have to be, as my man Chris Owens said, the select guy. You are not the select guy. And all these chicks, all these Latino chicks want, if you're a rapper or if you're a black dude of somebody of popularity that's local or whatever in the rap game, maybe they may give you a chance. But most of the majority of the time, the black dudes that they do pick are some hood negro. I mean, some hood ass maggles. I mean, they pick the hood ass maggles. They don't pick the straight and narrow Afro-American males. I'm just gonna be honest. They want these little po' boys, these drug boys. That's what they want. A lot of these Latino chicks are like this out here in Northern California. I really can't say for Los Angeles. I'm not in Los Angeles. I got a partner who's Mexican. He's in Los Angeles, and he says that they cool down there, And I know some of y'all gonna, come into the comment section. I know who you are, so don't even try to even question me about this. If you don't live in California, can somebody let me know how a lot of these Latino chicks here have gotten so narcissistic and stuck up? And when it comes to the Afro-American men, they don't. I mean, I don't know why. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. Now, my father, he found success with a half Italian, half Latino Mexican woman. But she was sort of like well-rounded. She traveled and all that. And I think she used to be with a German man before she was with my father. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. But my father found success in that relationship. And it's like, but it's hard for a brother like me who's interested in interracial dating. And I can't seem to see here in the Bay Area. A lot of Latino chicks are really complicated here. Like, they just don't, I mean, you just can't, I mean, even if you try to talk to them, they either have a smock attitude, or they are just leave me the hell alone. Oh, I don't know you. And what I've noticed, a lot of them here, they love to stick with their own. They love to stick with their own. If it's here in Northern California. But if you are in Northern California, and if you know what's going on with these Latinas, please hit me up in the comment section. I just don't get it. But if you look like you're a decent clean-cut brother, you're not gonna get any of these Latinas. They don't like clean-cut guys, straight and narrow guys. And maybe there's a reason. I'm not tripping. I'm just stating, if you are a very attractive brother, why are you not getting a lot of hits like that from these Latino women, if that's the case? I mean, do I gotta be a freaking porn star or something? I don't know. This is weird. I've never grown up in an era like this before in my life, where women, more or less, and I understand what the MGTOWs are saying. What is it saying? Don't look for female validation. But I'm sorry to say, it's in our nature to want validation from women. This is how the pheromones of women romantically wanting us as men to create life, or whatever you want to call it, the basis of a natural order that's supposed to be going on. And women are acting like this natural order doesn't exist. But they'll act like it exists with the select guy. And the select guy is the thug, that Mr. Clean, but never the good Afro brother. Never the good Afro man, as you know, and shout out again to Reluctant Nobby. But this is a problem. We can go on all day about this BAW, this AKA Daggle, but there are other female counterparts outside that are making it hard for Afro-American men to be successful in the interracial dating market. And these Latino women here, just like this one I have in the photo, I've seen ones like this have this attitude on their face. I mean, once in a blue moon in the past I had, or a couple of times, maybe once in a blue moon, I had a Latina chick eye me or look at me a certain way. But 9 times out of 10, I'm talking about the ones who speak Spanish or know Spanish or who are Americanized Latin chicks. These Americanized Latino chicks here are just so narcissistic and stuck up, it's not even funny. I mean, I would like to go to a spot at least. I'm not even asking to even date them. I'm just like, say, okay, I'm rest assured I know I can get a Latina chick, you know, if at least I get a couple of smiles. But this is why us, you know, guys, you know, the good dudes, the TFLers, a lot of us Afro-American men who are in this state now, we're trying to figure this shit out. Like, what is going on with these women? Why do they act like they have a hang up, like they don't want to be with us, or like they don't want to attempt to even talk with us, or at least get to know us on a friendship level? We don't even have to even go to sleep together. I'm just trying to get some kind of connection, you know. But at the same damn time, Northern California is the worst place to, I think, date Latino women. Quote me if I'm wrong on that. I've had, you know, the guy I live with, he says, oh, well, you know, if they grown up around us, those are even the ones that are worse, because those are the ones that's going to pick the thug maggle type dudes. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, I mean, it's really this scene of dating or so-called, I mean, and then you got a lot of these dudes, like Chris Owens said out here, who think that, oh, they can give you advice, or these gamer dudes trying to give you this advice, and these women act so narcissistic and stuck up that they don't even know how to have a genuine, actually, they don't even, most of these Latino chicks I've talked to, they can have at least a decent, intelligent conversation. A lot of them can't. So maybe it's not, but I'm just confused. I mean, it's a lot of PTSD running through me, because I haven't, you know, I am not a bad looking cat, by all means I'm not. And I'm not trying to say I'm the best thing since apple pie and hot ice cream together. But I mean, I at least get something. Come on, man. I mean, I've had even dudes who were uglier than me, who I've known, who went to my church, who dated Latino women and had successful relationships with these Latin chicks, and then they would break them off, and then they would go right to the next chick. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? What, I don't drive a fancy car? You know, I don't have a nice gold chain on? What? It doesn't make any sense. This is ridiculous. I've never come up in an era like this before, ever in my life. And then most of the chicks I do, or I've known who were Latina chicks, they either are caught up on drugs, they are have been abused and misused by other of their co-Latino men. And when I meet them, it's like they've already been used goods. And I remember there was an incident back in 2010. I thought I had it pretty good with this Mexican chick. Now, she was a little older than me. Okay, now I'm into the more mature, older, not too old, but you know what I'm saying, you know, Generation X age, Jennifer Lopez types, right? And I hope to still get that, you know, abroad. But that's my personal business. That's my personal like. Hate on it all you want to. I'm not hating on y'all trying to get with younger chicks. I beg to differ on that. That's just my thing. Everybody got a right to their thing, or in what they're attracted to a certain type of way a woman is. But anyway, so I knew her from a previous job, right? she worked at this place called Children's Place, right? And I was a security guard at the mall. So this is a mall here in San Francisco called Ceremony Mall. It's in the suburb of Daly City, right? So we had worked here for years, right? So one day, back in 2010, I worked security for another security company, and I was stationed at the Metro PCS stores, right? Being a guard assistant there, right? So I saw her one day outside. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." She looked like